Welcome back to the Morning Blend, everybody. Our next guest says it is important to have a paycheck in retirement and a play check. So how can you get paid when you're done working, and what is a play check anyway? Matthew Holbrook is with Country Financial. He is here with ways to save for retirement and an example of a client who we heard about who got a lot more money because of his help. Great to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Let's talk about retirement. I mean, it's never too early, we know, to start thinking about it. How do you help people save for retirement?
Well, a big thing that I do, I work with both insurance and financial products, so not just one, not just the other. Doing that, we can kind of plan for the future, but can also plan for the unexpected. You got to make sure the client is protected should anything happen down the road.
That's that safe and secure idea, right?
Exactly, exactly. And then one other thing that I like to focus on, as opposed to just let's sock away as much money as I can in the accumulation period, is a distribution period. What that is how you pull money out at retirement. Now, this is, say the stock market's down 10% and you need to pull off your investments at retirement. Well, if you pull out at that point, you're not going to have enough money because it's just going to be depleted and you're going to realize your losses. So I help clients that way.
I like that. And speaking of your clients, you have an example where you really help people save more.
And for that, the client came in and they had saved about $1 million, which is a lot of money. And I asked them what their plan is, how they wanted to kind of do that. They said, well, I plan on pulling out 4% because that's what the guy before told me to do. So that's about $40,000 a year. Now, again, what if the market's down? Well, you're going to realize your losses. You're not going to be able to kind of recover on that. With them, I showed them how to put that same kind of pile of money there, just in different kind of instruments that we work with. And doing that, I had about $70,000 that I was getting them at retirement and guaranteeing that they're not going to run out of money.
So it's almost double what they kind of thought they'd be able to take out.
Yeah, exactly. So they said, why doesn't everybody do this? But a lot of people don't ask the right questions or work with people early enough to kind of do that.
Yeah, it pays to ask those questions and have somebody really take a close look at it.
Yes.
You're a fan of this book that's in front of us. It's Tom Hegna's book, Paychecks and Play Checks. What is it that you like about this book?
It's a quick read. I mean, for him, when he kind of gives an example, then gives a story behind it. So by doing that for a paycheck, you kind of think of, okay, what money do I need at retirement here? So mortgages, med subs. I know a lot of people when they're 65 kind of focus on that. So kind of figure out what those concrete expenses are.
So those are going to be even things like probably electrical, kind of fixed need-based costs.
Yeah, exactly. So say you have $4,000 a month. We know that's going to be your number that no matter what happens, if it's raining, if it's sunny, whatever it is, we're going to need that money. So we protect that. That's the paycheck. Now, the second part of that's the play check. And that's kind of the more fun thing where we sit there at the table and figure out what that client wants to do at retirement. So do you want to join that golf membership? Do you want to go on vacations? Let's kind of figure out what that is. And
do you like to go out to eat, see movies?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go out with friends?
And surprisingly, that's the hard part, getting the client to spend the money that they've saved their whole life for at retirement.
I bet.
So I want them to enjoy that money, but kind of put a plan together with it.
And so you can kind of help determine how much they might need for a play check, because everybody probably, it varies quite a bit.
Yes, it does. I mean, some people are saying, well, I want to buy 3 houses now, and then have to reel those people back in a little bit. But some people just want something where, say you want to leave money to the kids. Okay, well, that's easy enough. We just set up a product for them and do that. And but whatever they are or whatever they want to do, it's kind of what we plan for.
Let's talk about the fact that people are living longer. That's obviously a good thing. A lot of times people are enjoying better health too as they age. But why is that a risk for people who are retiring?
That's a big risk, and it's called longevity risk. And reason that is kind of a bad, or not a bad, just more of a challenge. Say half of people live to be age 90. Well, that means you have a 50% chance of living past 90, especially if you're married. He even has a fact in the book where if you're married, you do live longer. So that's one thing to plan for in the future.
Yeah,
but
well, and they say people are happier too, and that promotes longevity.
Yeah, so I need to make sure the client has enough money at retirement and then doesn't run out of money later years at the end there.
So that's that longevity risk that you can help people manage.
Correct.
Tom Hegna is actually going to be at an event, a dinner event that you're hosting, right? You've got a waiting list for this because seats are limited?
Yeah, at the Milwaukee Athletic Club is where we're hosting that. We have a waiting list all set up, so we're bringing him in. It's going to be, you have free food, we'll throw some food at you, and you can hear him talk. And again, he's a great speaker. He gives us an example, then tells a story, makes it relatable and a little less scary because, as we talk about quite a bit, financial planning can be a little scary for a lot of the world.
And if people want to learn more about paychecks and play checks, meet Tom Hegna, listen to him talk. What does it cost to attend this dinner event?
There's no cost whatsoever. Just show up and eat your food.
That is awesome. That is really cool, Matt. I love that. Here's the information for that special dinner event with the special guest we mentioned, Tom Mahegna, the author of Paychecks and Playchecks. It's happening Thursday, April 14th at the Milwaukee Athletic Club. A free dinner, but you do need to hold a spot. So call Matt right now at 414-332-2137, or you can email him at matthew.holbrook@countryfinancial.com. His website is there on your screen. And again, the phone number of his office in Shorewood is 414-332-2137. Always great talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.